GirlTALK. I hope all of y'all are doing well and staying safe. Today I'm bringing to y'all a highly requested video from my Instagram followers and my YouTube subscribers. It is going to be a girl talk. So me and my friends are going to be talking about all things relationships in college. So being single, dating. We asked our followers to ask us a few questions on Instagram. And so it's going to be kind of like a Q&A. And we'll try to get through everyone's questions since we all put it on our Instagram stories. So there are a lot of questions. But if we don't answer your question in this video, just know there will be a part 2 so that everyone's questions get answered. But I hope you guys enjoy. I need you guys to stop whatever you're doing and do me the biggest favor. There's a red button on the bottom of this video, somewhere on your screen. I need you to click it. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything else that you want to see in my videos. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Before, I am answering all questions that were asked to my friends and I on our Instagrams. And so I'll first start off with having my friends introduce themselves.
Hey guys, my name is Lydia. I'm 21 and I am a rising junior at Tuskegee University.
Hi guys, I'm Jasmine. I'm 21 and I graduated from Tuskegee University.
Hey guys, my name is Kennedy Harris. I'm 22. I just recently graduated from Tuskegee University.
And hey guys, I am Tasha Rhodes and I recently graduated from Tuskegee University. I am 22 also.
And you guys know I'm Alexis, 22, and I'm also graduating from Tuskegee University. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the questions that we were asked, and we're all going to answer the questions in the order that everyone introduced themselves. So the first question is, how do I get over a heartbreak when I have to see my boyfriend every day at school? So I can start off. For me, I actually went through this same experience, and I don't believe in being, well, it depends on the situation. Because I would say if you ended off on bad terms with the guy and you're trying to heal, then even if you have classes with him, act like you don't see him. I would say block it. I know a lot of people feel like blocking is toxic, but if you truly want to heal, I would say block him from all forms of social media so there's no form of contact. And if you see him around campus, just walk past him and act like you don't know him.
I can't speak on this because I've never been in a heartbreak. So next person.
Well, I mean, I've never been with anyone from campus or that was like recently on campus that broke my heart, or even in high school. So I really they've always gone to different schools. So I really don't know either.
Okay, easy. Get a new boyfriend. Just do that. Get a new boo, get a new boyfriend, pull up, to whatever party, or is this college or high school?
Let me see the person. College.
Yeah, pull up to the calf, pull up to the parties, the soul with your boo behind you. Make sure he's tall and he's gonna get jealous, and let it be that.
Yeah.
I am probably the most experienced with this on the whole discussion board. So I did at this school for 2 years, and he was very, very, very popular. I had the whole Greek situation going on, and everybody knew him. And when we broke up, it was really, really difficult because we did still see each other. But I think the best thing you can do is avoid conversation and really just avoid hanging out with each other, because that's just gonna. I feel like when people break up, there's no need to talk. What do y'all have to talk about? Because what started y'all relationship was a really good friendship, and then you start this romantic relationship again, and then you're in this back and forth thing for another 6-7 months, even a year, and you don't want to waste that time. So the best thing you do is invest in yourself, get cute, lose the weight, be bad, and just simply move on. It's college, you're young, and people change. That's it.
That's a good one.
Okay. So the next question is from a guy, and he says, how does he know if the girl that he likes really loves or cares for him? And I would just say, honestly, the way that she communicates with you, is she affectionate? If she seems really distant, or she doesn't text back, or just the way that how her vibe is around you, that will, give you the idea of if she really likes you, or if she just, you know what I mean? You kind of just got to watch her behavior, not over a couple days, but over a long period of time. How does she act around you?
See, I would say it's the little things. Like, let's say you're having a conversation over text and he mentions something that is so small, but like if you were to like bring it up, it's very significant to him. So let's say he's mentioned that he wants to go to this one park or hike or whatever like that. And boom, you say, oh, we're going to go to this place and we're going to go hike. Like that means a lot to him, even though it's like not one of like the biggest things he's mentioned. You caring about the small details, I feel like he'll be like, oh, she really is, messing with me. She's really paying attention to what I say. So I feel like that's a way that you could tell that she's messing with you on a different level.
I agree with that too. Also, like I like to eat. So if even my friends, like if I offer you to buy some food or something, like, oh, I got it, I care for you. Like that's the big thing for me. Me not only like spending money, but also just spending time with you. If I don't want to spend time with you, I don't like you.
Okay, so I like what Lydia said with like the detail. So for me, if I'm detailed with you, if I remember things about you, remember your birthday, because the amount of effort I put in, like, if I come see you or whatever, really sacrificing time in my schedule and like prioritizing you over other things, not necessarily like school or important like that, but really just about showing you that I care. Because if a girl doesn't care about you, she's not gonna make that time. She's not putting no gas in her car to drive. She's not buying you no food. None of that's going on. So if she's spending money, time, effort, and she's sacrificing, then she really likes you.
Right.
So I agree with what everybody said, but for me, my answer is a little bit different, simply based off the fact that I feel like love is expressed and received differently for absolutely everyone. So, like, for example, Kenny just said, oh, if she buys me food and does this, that, and the fourth, then that means she likes me. I'm a little bit more like, most guys that I talk to, they act like, they say I'm really, really like, they feel like it's always a game with me, but it's really not a game, because I remember, like, I may be like, oh, well, let's go out to eat, but it's not, it actually will be for a reason. So sometimes just like seeing that, like they said, they are putting in the effort to just simply spend time with you, because in college especially, you may not always have the time to go on the dates, to go on the vacations, things like that. I've had that in college, but not everyone has that experience in college. So for me, the main thing is the time and just truly taking the proper time to form a great friendship, because that's going to be the basis of a beautiful relationship. So really take the time to know each other. And that's how you're going to know if she really likes you, because connection and love is genuine. You can't really fake that. You can't.
I agree. Okay. So the next question is coming from a girl in college, and she says, are breaks in relationships good? I can't really on this too much, because I was only in one relationship where I actually had breaks. But I will say, if you are in a break with whoever you're dating, you have to be clear, or you should be clear on what you are and aren't allowing the other person to do while in that break. So if you're okay with that person talking to other people or not talking to other people, whatever it is, I feel like there should be some sort of communication about what your partner is able to do during that break. Because some people think break is really breaking up, and then they just go and get, so it differs depending on, the two people in the relationship.
Yeah, that's facts. I've seen breaks happen within my friend group, and I feel like it could be good and it could be bad. Like you said, Alexis, if you don't have boundaries, then the break should not be for y'all to mess around with other people. That's not what a break is. I feel like a break, the whole point of a break is to work on yourself, better yourself, and then come back to the relationship and see if that has changed that dynamics. I feel like that's the main point of a break. And if you're going on a break to just hang around, mess around with no obligations and nobody to come back to and be like, oh, why'd you do that? That's not beneficial to nobody. So there has to be boundaries set during this break, and there has to be like an end point to this break.
I also agree with that. So like, it really depends why you guys are going on a break in the first place. So if you guys are going on a break because y'all tired of each other for a little bit and y'all think maybe later on it'll work out, I don't really think that's a good idea to try to come back and fix whatever you guys weren't agreeing on at the time. So if you're I think also what Lydia said, that if you're going on a break to, heal yourself and whatever, that is the better option, not trying to, fool around with whoever because you saw whoever looked good. No, that's not a good time to go.
Oh yeah. Okay. What both Lydia and Jasmine said, I am the queen. I think I'm good on this topic because
yes, you are, girl.
I was thinking in my head.
They know. I have really
sabbatical.
been in a on again, off again relationship for like, what's the year? 20, like
Your whole life, Kim, like 5 years.
6 years.
Our senior year of high school.
So look, breaks are good when y'all actually have something to work on. I think it's a difference when the break is just like, he get on my nerves to leave. Like, he go talk to somebody else while he get his act together. He talks to your other two side men. So if it's that case, you should just break up with the person, because it's just like, you obviously don't want to be tied down to one place. So you just need to go break up and just really keep all those like date, because like, we're grown. I hate the thing like you can't talk to more than one person and they're like, we're dating, we're in our 20s, like we need to date, and you get to see what you like, see what you don't like, and that's their side, that's that side. But if you really like somebody and y'all in a serious like relationship and y'all take a break, y'all need to set before this break, like just like the rules. Are y'all talking to anybody else? How long is this break going to be? Like, what are you going to accomplish on this break? Because what's way worse than taking a break is when you take a break, nothing gets resolved, and you come back and it just gets worse and worse and worse. So first of all, what needs to be resolved? Can y'all resolve it? How long is it going to take? And it really depends on the people that are in the relationship, because everybody can't do a break.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
defense. So, I mean, but when you think about it, like married people even have like breaks. Like, they might not move out, but they have times like they don't talk, they don't go on dates, they're not intimate. So, I mean, I think it's pretty natural.
Okay.
For me, okay. So, for me, okay, this is complicated. Like they said, it depends on what the break is for. I've dated multiple people because I feel like this is the time to do it. And some people will take a break from you or try to like force a break so they can do what they want to do. And things like that, I do not believe in that whatsoever, because that just shows their maturity level and they're not willing to work on things. Because if y'all are having issues in y'all relationship, the only two people that matter on this whole roller coaster y'all on is y'all two. So y'all need to fix it. Like, if there's an issue, I'm like a big on like fixing it. Like, what's the issue? What's the problem? We're gonna fix it. But at the same time, if y'all are together and it's starting to be toxic, I think a break is necessary. And if you see that you're being a better and like brighter and more you because of it, I think even like, yeah, a break is good. I think breaks are good in relationships. They're normal, just to get back to you, because you're never going to be 100% a good partner if you're not even if you're not committed to yourself. The way you commit to someone else is a reflection of how you're committed to yourself. So that's why.
Have y'all had successful breaks ever?
Not so much for me.
Okay, so my ex-boyfriend had like, I was really trying to be celibate. Like, I felt like he was too focused on having sex with me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let's take a break from sex, please, for like 1 month. This man refused to take a break from sex, and it ultimately like ruined our relationship, because it wasn't the fact that he wouldn't take the break. It was the fact that you didn't respect me enough to take that break, like from the intimacy aspect to better our relationship. Mm-hmm. So sometimes like if you would have done that, it would have strengthened our relationship, because I would have been like, he really respects me, he really loves me, he listens to what I'm saying, like stuff like that. So I think in certain aspects, and then this other guy I was just talking to, like he did some really, really messed up stuff. Like he like cheated and everything. We took a break and he came back, apologized, did all this, like did a whole bunch of stuff, like really is trying to be a better person. So I think like me being like, us taking a break, it did help that situation. So I think breaks can be successful, but you actually have to do the inner work while you're on the break. You can't just be like on a break and then get up under someone else and like be like, oh, because that's just a distraction. You're not fixing anything.
Right.
No, I agree. Because for me, when I went on a break, this was like when I was in a relationship way back when. I think there was a misunderstanding on what exactly we were both allowed to do in a relationship on that break. And so for me, I took the break honestly as a breakup. Well, we're on a break, so we're not really together. And because there was no clarity, to me, I was like, well, I can talk to other people and there shouldn't be, any consequences for that, because in my mind, I'm not really with you. We're on a break. And so I do think that is important to communicate that. And something Tasha said actually relates to the next question. You said that the guy came back and he apologized to you for whatever he did. And so the next question is, how do you know if a guy is, what he's telling you is, if it's actually true?
Actions. I'm deaf, baby. You're gonna have to show me. I don't care. You're gonna have to show me. I don't care.
Yeah, because I'm horrible with I don't know. I just have trust issues. So anything somebody tells me, I feel like they're lying, like you said, until they show me that it's true. And even then it's like they'll still show me and I'll still question it. So I'm not the best to answer this question, but Lydia, what do you think?
What's the question? Like, how do we know if a guy's really down?
Yeah, if he cheats and he's like, how do you know his apology is genuine?
Basically.
I mean, like you said, Tasha, actions, but yeah. Besides actions,
that's it.
If they change, like, actions. I can't even. I was trying to like it's actions.
That mouth can't do nothing.
Okay.
It's actually for me too. That's it.
I would say it depends on what he did. Because if he cheated physically, I don't need no words, baby. I don't need no actions. I don't need no your friends or your mama. Don't let your mama call me.
That's the one.
Stay where you are, sir. Now, if it's something minimal, like we just started talking and you was texting somebody else or something like that, or it just depends on what it is. Now, if it's texting, nip it in the bud, get serious. And like everybody said, it's his actions. And you're gonna know if somebody changed because, like I said, like you said, the scenario is this. Y'all talking, y'all started dating, they start texting somebody else for a day, they feel bad, you find out. This is a real life story, by the way. You find out, you go off on them, and then I take a break and he does it again. Now, does he mean it? No, he doesn't.
Right.
And I know that's right, kid. Kennedy needs a class. She be training them, girl. We had a whole conversation the other day. She be training them, girl.
And dude.
So, like, I'm gonna reiterate: actions. At the end of the day, if you have ever experienced love in your life, you know when someone really wants you and really wants to be with you, they would do absolutely anything as long as it's in their right morals to make you happy and to do the right thing by you. So change is the ultimate apology. So there we go.
Short and sweet.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so our next question is, I'm not sure if she's in high school or college, but how do you deal with boys not liking you because of your body shape? And anyone can answer this.
Ooh, let me talk. You should never let a man tell you like to change. You should never change yourself for a man or anybody at that point. You have to be. If it's a high school student, I understand. You're young. It's like the Eurocentric beauty standards. All these people saying you gotta look like this to be beautiful. Built like this, have hair like this. Da 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 da. But like growing up, like when you're in college, you gotta know like the beauty is like there's no just one image for beauty or one image for beautiful or whatnot like that. So I feel like if you have to know within yourself that you're beautiful and nobody's words can change how you feel about yourself, then if you're at that point, if someone tells you, oh, I'm not liking you because you shape like this, you won't be worried about them. It's like, okay, on to the next. But I feel like if you're young and you're not so secure with yourself, it's harder. And I would say, if it's a high school student, I would say like you have to know your worth and know that there's someone out there who loves the way you're shaped, who loves the way your hair curls,
absolutely,
the way the freckles on your face. So and to a college student, I mean, it's just, again, I feel like it's both. What I said, it goes for both a young student and a college student. Like, you just have to know your worth and know yourself, that somebody out there is going to love you, so there's no reason to conform to their definition of beauty.
Yeah, I totally agree. You have to just know within yourself and in your mind that you are beautiful and you're bad, whatever. And no one can change that. Like, you shouldn't have to lose weight or gain weight from you to have a fat butt Shouldn't have to have all these things like, I don't got none of that for real, and you still get niggas. So it's like, I'm sorry. But
It's
You're still getting men, period.
yeah, you're gonna, someone is gonna love you regardless. Cause I know everybody, this is kind of sound bad, but you see people like, oh, how's she get a man and I don't got a man?
Yes.
But it's like, somebody's gonna love you for who you are. It's not always about your body shape. Cause at first it is maybe, but after you get married and everything, you gonna gain a little weight. He gonna gain some weight, but y'all still gonna love each other no matter what. So it's like, it's not really about what you look like on the outside. Beauty's on the inside.
Absolutely.
It's actually funny. I have a story about this. I was talking to this guy that goes to Tuskegee University, and he told me, he was in my little friend group.
Oh, you talking about freshman year?
Huh?
You talking about freshman year?
No.
Oh, okay.
For real, not. But okay. So we had always been like, friends and whatnot. And so one day he's like, you look really good. You're really pretty. I never noticed how pretty you were. I said, okay, yeah. And then he was like, he's like, after maybe a week of us talking, he's like, I usually don't talk size, but I mean, you're really pretty. Excuse me. Don't confuse me. I'm a mama on my hood. I look fine. I look good, sir.
You fine, girl. You fine, girl.
What?
So I had to check him then and there, and that was the end of that because he said that, and he said like another little colorist remark and about the good hair. I got into an argument about that today. I'm like, I don't like the body shape. You have to be a certain color, and it has to be a certain the texture. And it's like, there's guys that I've talked to, and I met their qualifications, and I still cut them off. Like, I like you because you're lighter skin, your hair, like you have curly hair, and I like, my mama don't have that. You're insulting my mother, and my grandmother does not have that. So you're insulting. I still feel insulted, and so. You have to be confident in yourself and not let it get you down. And I know it's easier said than done. And just to give y'all like a synopsis, I'm about like maybe 160 pounds, 65 pounds. And I'm not like big, but even if I was, that's not what you say. You don't say that. Right. And so it's going to take these women raising their sons the correct way and stop, and treat them how to actually talk and be a gentleman. It's also going to take women, on the other hand, to be able to like hear it, but not like receive it and like let it go in one ear out the other. It takes time to build that mindset.
I completely agree with what can be said. So from my experience, y'all don't like know me, like, we've just seen each other's faces, but for the YouTube community, Tasha is like 4'11". I've been anywhere from like, I'm 100 pounds, right? I'm like 105 pounds right now, but I've been like 125 before, 130 before. And I was like, thick and cute. Both ways, I still pull guys regardless. It was just like, it don't matter. It's just the confidence you have. And like, I agree with what Kimmy said. Like even guys where I wasn't their type, where they wanted girls who were light skinned with curly hair, they're like, oh, you're so gorgeous though, you're so beautiful, you look like this, that, and the other. It would bother me because I'd be like what's wrong with like just me? They would always be like, are you mixed with something, blase, blase? And I'd be like, no, I'm just me. So it's like, that is a struggle, and you just have to like accept who you are. And I always used to be made fun of for being like super, super short. Like it's like I accept it now, but I always used to be made fun of for being short. Guys would be like, oh, I don't want to marry you because you're too short. Like our kids are gonna be short. But don't let that bother you, because if they really like you, you're gonna pull the 6'3" NBA player, and he gonna be in love. So it really don't matter. So honestly, just accept who you are. Realize you can't change. The only thing you can change about yourself, the only thing you can change is like taking care of yourself. So as long as you look in the mirror and you're happy with the way you take care of yourself, the way you take care of your hair, your body, working out, that's all that matters. Like for me, I had to be happy with myself first. So I take the time every day to like brush my teeth, brush my hair, do my hair every day, do my makeup at least twice a week, and I make sure I work out at least 6 days a week. I'm an avid like runner. So that's what I had to do to like be happy with like my body. Even if I'm not like thick like guys at Tuskegee want, I'm still like, I'm telling you, cute to me. So yeah. Pretty and petite.
Period.
Pretty and petite. Okay. This next question says, how do I deal with the guy that only sees her as a friend? I actually had a situation like this where I really liked this guy, and I think he just saw me as a friend. And sometimes, honestly, y'all, guys don't catch on to like little things or like little hints that girls throw. So you may like him and think he knows, and he just may not have any idea. Someone like me, I'm very awkward when it comes to guys. So if I like someone that's like my friend or whatever, I'll just ask him to put me on. I know there's a debate on whether or not girls should shoot their shot, but for me, if there's a friend of mine and I think he's cute, I would just, tell a really good friend, a friend that I trust, to put me on with him, because why not? But if he only, even after knowing that I like him and he doesn't, respond, or he just still sees me as a friend, I wouldn't force anything beyond a friendship, because then it's forced. And I feel like relationships should just happen naturally.
Thanks. I agree with that. I'm not a forcer. Like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not the one. I usually don't apply pressure, but if I really, really, really want this guy, I'm gonna do my research, one.
That's the one.
You gotta do your research in and out. And then two, I would just, I be peeping things that people don't think that I peep, but I peep everything. So I would just, just observe from afar. And then like what Alexa said, I would, talk to a mutual friend that I trust, and to be like, just ask him what's up. Is he talking to anybody? Is he da-da-da-da? And so from there, when I get my answer, then I'll probably start texting him more. Get some hints here and there. But again, I'm not the one to force. If it don't work out, on to the next. I'm not gonna force it. I'm on to the next person.
There's a million guys out here, y'all.
Yeah, there's plenty of men out. I mean, maybe not Tuskegee, but there's plenty of men out here.
There's plenty of men in Tuskegee. You can play the game. You can play all day.
Yeah, that's the way I would handle that situation.
Okay.
I would just say shoot your shot. I feel like 9 times out of 10, if a girl shoots your shot, you're gonna make it. Like, I think guys like that. Not like, if it don't work out, that's it. You try. You thought he was cute, maybe text him, but I wouldn't. Definitely don't force it, because I just feel that's like kind of desperate, kind of. And I feel like you can get somebody else if your friend doesn't want you. And if you guys already have like a really close friendship and you don't want to really mess that up, I would say don't even try, because you already have something there, and like a relationship could ruin a friendship.
Okay, the question was basically like, if you like somebody, how do you like your shot?
Like,
pretty much, yeah. Go ahead, Tasha.
The question was basically asking, like, what do you do if a guy you like sees you as a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this video still applies. I'm her name Lillian, and she put on Twitter like this video about like what to DM a guy, and I said from now on, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to play it for you guys.
Call me when you get sick of these hoes.
Yes, ma'am. I will. But yeah, just be confident and be like, I'm your new girlfriend. Any other girl you talking to, trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll be like, oh, what's that? And it's not like, he don't literally mean like, if you're talking to somebody, ruin their home. It's really just more so like, I'm coming on this energy, like, I'm serious. It's like, look, eye contact is important. I'm serious. I'm finna cuff you. And just look at him.
That's a whole level of confidence I haven't reached yet.
What's up?
Okay, so if y'all don't, nobody knows me on the YouTube community, but Tasha's super awkward. So Tasha never shoots her shot. Tasha waits for the shots to be thrown. So I know in the past there have been guys that I've been friends where I thought we were friends, and they ended up actually liking me. And I was like, whoa. And I had actually liked them, but I just never shot my shot. So maybe like I regret it, but I'm kind of old school. I love the chase. I love the dramatics. I want you to be like DMing me, hyping me up, and me ignoring you like 15 times. Like, that just is like good for my ego. So for them, I would take their advice, like, shoot your shot, because life is short, and ultimately you're going to take a million L's in life, but you're going to take twice as many wins. So might as well just take the risk.
Oh, and I just thought of something too. Hopefully this person isn't going to watch. I don't know if they're watching this video, but either way,
let's manifest them watching.
Ooh, there was this guy. We were best friends, y'all. I'm not gonna say how long, but we were friends for a long time. Since I would just say I met the person at Tuskegee, and we were best friends.
I know who you talking about. Ooh.
Tasha mess around and say, and so I started liking the friend. You know what I mean? And in between, you know, me being friends with this guy, I was dating other people too. So we were friends, and so this would be the person that I will go to for, you know, advice, like the shoulder to cry on, you know, that type of thing. And so I expressed to this person after getting out of my last relationship, I expressed it as this best friend of mine that, you know, I have feelings for him. And in my mind, I thought he had feelings for me too. But I don't know if it's that the guy didn't have feelings back or he just didn't want the friendship to get, you know, messed up or whatever. But essentially that's what ended up happening. He was like, you know, I just feel like we should just be friends, you know, or maybe he had other people he was talking to. Maybe he had other people he was talking to or whatever.
True.
And so, but I think you should be real, because I feel like people sugarcoat things. Like, if you don't like me back, just say you don't like me back. Like, I feel like people try to oh yeah, I think we should just be friends. And that may be the case. You do just want to be friends. But in other cases, I feel like guys lie to protect someone's feelings. Like, just keep it real with me, you know?
And you know, it's like, it's, you know, girls are more emotional, whatever. So I think they try to spare our feelings, but I hate that. Don't spare my feelings. You don't know if I can take it just fine. Like, don't spare my feelings. Give
Men
me
are emotional though. To me,
Yeah.
I go emotional men. It's like it's emotional men. I think men are more emotional when they actually like love you, because they be stressing me out. I'd be like, they be
Okay, hold on.
You be getting that little feelings hurt.
yeah, they be when you hurt
They be
man,
sick.
they be stuck for like months.
Wait, and y'all do think that guys they go through heartbreak just like us, like in the same?
What? Ooh, I've had men cry, like be bawling it. I did not know what to do. I would be like, oh,
Really? I would think
I've had,
that
like-
guys, like, they don't, well, because the guys that I have dated, they make, or not even dated, just my friends, the way they make it seem is like, yeah, whatever, just on to the next. Like, they don't show any emotions. I just thought they get over it.
They won't show it in front of their homeboys. They won't show it in front of you.
Okay.
But they gonna cry when they get to that bed at night and turn on NBA YoungBoy. They gonna cry. Just know that. They gonna cry.
Not NBA.
This is the end of our Girl Talk video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Unfortunately, we did not get to answer everyone's questions, so I've decided to split this into separate videos, and so stay tuned for part 2. But in the meantime, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.